Hey traders, today I'm going to give you an update on the BTC and Ethereum, maybe another altcoin. It depends on how long it takes. If we're looking to the current chart of Bitcoin, let's go to the daily. I've thrown in the support and resistance lines on the daily, the orange one. I give them always another color than when I jump to a lower time frame like the 1 hour chart. So you can see that the price had a nice support on this level a few times. So this is a really strong support. It gets weaker each time it gets touched, but it broke out a pattern and it is looking quite bullish right now. Also after this candle we had a bullish divergence on the wave trend of the Fu Manchu. So if we jump further into the 1 hour chart, because for now it's still going sideways, but if we dive deeper in, we can have some nice trades. So it was fighting for this 21,800 level to break out, and at this moment it broke out, but we have to see if it's not a fake out. Like you can see here, it's tried to get out of this trend line a few times, and when it got out right here, this was a fake one. It immediately dipped. They will hit your stop loss, and after that it went out of it again, and that's normally when the fake has been done and you can take a long position. So like I always say, wait for the first retest on the support or whatever, or the resistance line. If you're going short, it doesn't matter. Just wait it out. Don't immediately, oh, this candle broke out, let's take long immediately. There's no way you would take your profit right there. Just wait it out. Check what is going to happen. So it dipped down here. This would have been a nice buying position. This is for the daily chart. This is a really strong level. But when it broke out, it tested 2 times, and then we went up. And when you can see this type of bullish momentums, then you're quite sure that it's moving upwards. It broke out through a few resistance level in almost one go. So it's time for a correction. So right now I wouldn't buy long. I would wait for a small correction, and that could be through a new support level. Maybe there's even a bigger dive towards there, or it can just go up, go there. So I would buy on these support levels when it's retesting it. I would not buy in the middle of it, and that's how I take my swing trades. I just wait for a correction. Do not FOMO when it's going up like this, because you had all the time before to get a nice position. Right now you just wait for the new correction. So that's for Bitcoin. I'm waiting for if it's retesting there, that it dips there, that we have a better price than now, because the chance is quite big that it goes back to this support level or to this support level. And if it does, and it goes back up like that, that could be a nice buy position. Okay, that's for Bitcoin. So these are 3 levels where I'm looking for right now for my swing trades. If we jump to Ethereum, I did cleared my chart, so we can draw it in together. If I go to the daily first, I'll draw in my orange lines for support and resistance. I can draw in this one, but it doesn't really matter because it's not right now important. So I like to have my chart clean. This is a small one, but I'll see this one on the hour chart, I guess. So right now we have some support here. If I look all the way back, it's here, here. I'll call this a zone. So I'll take my rectangle, draw it in like there. That is our support zone. put it on the right. Right there. Where's our next resistance line? I think it's already touching it twice. If you also want to use BYBIT like us, our link is down in the description below. You can get up to $600 in bonus. We will help you out, and I hope you can help us out with that as well. I see another support level right here. I made this one blue. If you just double click it, you can change the color of the line if you didn't know. And so for my, it's just a visualization like, okay, the yellow/orange lines are really strong resistance support zones, and the blue one are a bit weaker than that, but they are still for the 1 hour chart, so they are quite average strong. Let's say it like that. So we had the support line was already drawn in for there. You had one here touching it, here. So it's quite a strong one. So you can see it did respect it right here. You had a nice bounce from it, and when it broke through right here, you had a nice candle going through. So you had a nice bullish momentum there. Of course, it got rejected a few times or retested. Back to the new top. You made some sort of a double top, went all the way back to the support for that. And right now we are trying to go towards the resistance line again. So what could you do? You could take a short position when it's testing right here and it's getting rejected. With a stop loss, of course, above the resistance zone. And you can wait it out until it goes back to the support here. So again, we are right now in the middle of our zone. So for us, this is a buy zone. It might dip through this bigger support zone. So let's see how it's going to reject and retest on the support levels. And all these points where it gets rejected with a nice bullish momentum after it, you could have a really nice position. Don't forget to set your stop loss and place your stop loss always underneath the support, so it can give a small fake out. Of course, it can be a big wick like this. Just take a loss and look for the next trade. You cannot win them all. I can't say that enough. It's really normal that you lose a trade. Don't get discouraged immediately. Everyone is having losing trades. So yeah, it's quite it's looking more bullish these days. So it's really nice to see finally. I also just bought some Luna just for the fun. Right now it's retesting the Fibo level of 0.7. So let's see how the 1 hour chart holds that. I think it is going to hold it, but you don't know. Today is the day that they released the code for 12 September. So let's see what Luna is going to do. And how many millionaires there are going to be. No, that's just joking. But I think it's when the burn is going live on the 20th, it might work out if the volume keeps high or stays high. So just right now, you're just hoping that the support lines hold on the Fibonacci levels. And that's actually it. So Bitcoin, like I said, waiting for momentums. Right now it's for me a no trade zone. Wait of these levels of what it's going to do. Is this one holding? Like, do you see a bullish momentum after it touched this? Then you take a long position. Same here, same here. And vice versa on the rejection, of course. And when it breaks out here, just like I explained right there, do not buy in when it gets out with one candle. Wait for the correction like there, and then you can buy a long position. Do not FOMO these levels, man. It's not worth it, really. It's not. Because a price never goes in a line like you see here. It's always going back to a level. It's always going back to a level. That's the way you should trade. Wait for the corrections. Okay, see you in the next one, probably tomorrow. And don't forget to subscribe and to like. See ya.